It's time for our weekday workout with Bailey's Powerhouse Gym. And if you're looking to drop some weight, stay fit, or just have fun, Bailey's has a lot of new classes that will make your workout more exciting. Randy Warren is a fitness group instructor at Bailey's. Randy is going to explain some of the exercises from the functional training class. And we also have Sandy Eason, who is a member turned instructor with Bailey's. And she's here to tell us about her amazing story and her own transformation. And we just got, we didn't get a quick look at any fitness things today, because today you're gonna show me some cool stuff. But first,
yes,
you really want to say something. I can tell.
Yeah.
Yes, you do. This Randy is the man, because he trains at the gym that I go to, and I always try to like run away from him because some of the stuff that you do is insane. But let's talk about the functional training workout in particular.
Functional training workouts has kind of been evolving over the years. P90X really got people pushing into the functional training aspect. You're rather training movements, pushing, pulling, level change. It opens up the door to use battle ropes, kettlebells, medicine balls. So many things to add to your workout. It kind of gets away from the crunches, the leg presses. Kind of makes the workouts a lot more dynamic, a lot more fun. Carryovers to athletics, day-to-day movements, picking up laundry, picking up your kids. So it just adds a lot of different movement patterns and adds that fun element to it.
So is this just something really, I mean, some of the stuff that you mentioned sounds more advanced.
Nope.
Is this something that,
yes, I mean, yes and no.
You can work at any level?
You work at any level. I mean, again, start simple, learn the movement patterns, and you progress at your own rate. Sandy's a good testament of starting simple and building up to what she's done, whether it's the battle ropes, the kettlebell ropes. Sometimes on YouTube you see the circus act of it, but learning some of the basics, start out slow and simple, and then build up on intensity from there.
So there's a lot of this core workout, core strengthening and all that, but you're also getting stretching. I mean, the stretching, we talked about this, is so important.
Right, and that's something that's incorporated with functional training is a lot of movement patterns, and there's a flexibility component to the movements which addresses flexibility. So you don't have to just stretch to work on flexibility. It's incorporated into the movement patterns.
That makes sense. And Sandy, your story is absolutely amazing. Just talk a little bit about where you were. How long ago did you start working out?
6 years ago.
6 years ago.
Yeah, that was.
What was your story?
Well, 6 years ago, I had gastric bypass surgery. That was the starting point for me. And once I had the surgery, made the decision to have the surgery, I knew that that wasn't it for me. That was really just the beginning. That was the start of it.
What was your weight before you had the surgery?
It was 320 pounds.
Wow. So
I've lost 180 pounds. Was a size 26, and now I'm a size 4. So it was pretty exciting.
So you had the surgery, and then what was it that motivated you then to get into the gym and actually start working out?
Well, I knew that with as heavy as I was at the time, that if I did not get to the gym and work out properly, that I was going to have hanging skin, that my body wasn't going to go back to what I would want it to be.
Right.
So I went to the gym, started off on the treadmill, then started introducing weight training, then went into the group fitness classes.
Did you come in and start working with the trainer automatically?
No,
or did you
I did it on my own. I just the treadmill, just the treadmill. Then did light free weights to try to help with the toning. And then when I started losing more weight, I went into the group fitness classes. Had more confidence. My stamina was better. I was able to last a whole hour. And then the weight was just falling off. And I thought, well, okay, well, oh, this is easy.
And what did you start with then? Did you start with, because you said, you mentioned Zumba. I guess that was a big one with you now, but did you start with Zumba? Or
I started with kickboxing.
Okay.
Started with kickboxing, then I moved to yoga, and then I went to Zumba. I've been doing Zumba for the last 4 years, and been a member of Bailey's, and now I instruct Zumba there at Jacksonville Beach. So it's been exciting. It's what keeps me motivated. It's what keeps the weight off, because like anyone, it can come back.
And who better for people that are coming in and they're kind of trepidatious or they're not sure about it, who better to walk them through? Because you've been through every step you could possibly
I mean, all the members of Bailey's, all the staff members, you know, when I was there, they were not intimidating. They didn't make you feel bad about yourself. It was just come in, very welcoming. And so, you know, once I had that feeling, then I thought, okay, this is good. I can do this. I can keep up with it.
Great story. That is so awesome. Okay, Randy.
Game on.
Put me through it. What are we going to do?
All right, start with kettlebell swings.
There's some things that we can do at home, right? So if somebody's at home and they're watching and they want to kind of get started, there's something we can do.
Grab a tied the longitudinal bottle. It's a really basic weight, still the same handle as like a kettlebell. And grab your kettlebell and first start learning is a basic like a deadlift movement. Both hands on the weight, good posture, and basically keeping your posture tall. You're going to sit your hips back.
Oh, I might rip my pants.
And again, it's a fundamental movement. Carries over to athletics, to back rehab. Again, strengthening your posture, strengthening your core. Then as you get more dynamic, get a little more stronger, you work on a little faster tempo and let the weight float up. And again, you're teaching your hips and core to do the movement. And again, the big one sleeper on this is that it really is going to get your lung capacity really jacked up. And from there, there's so many different movement patterns. You can even stop there and go to a shoulder press. And again, a lot of other combination movements.
Awesome.
I'm
breaking a sweat already.
Medicine balls are back in vogue, and it opens up to the door to a lot more different movements. With the medicine balls, I'm up against the wall. You do squat presses where you throw it up in the air, and again, adds that dynamic movement to it. And again, as we talked about earlier, to have good flexibility, to get a full squat, it does teach a flexibility component.
And somebody starting this at home could do it even without the ball. Just do the movement that you're doing.
And again, learning a basic squat movement carries over to wherever you want to go. Whether it's a rehab or a corrective exercise, learning to squat correctly teaches your core to be strong, corrects flexibility issues. So it's a good starting point with just body weight, and then from there you can add
Show us proper squat then, one more time.
Good posture, chest up, sit your hips back.
So you're sticking your chest out.
And let your hips sit back. A lot of people keep their hips forward. You want to keep your hips back.
Thank you.
Awesome, brother.
All right. We know there's people at home doing this right now.
Good.
Great story.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. We want to thank Randy for telling us about the functional training fitness classes, and thank Bailey's for sponsoring this segment. If you want to learn more about Bailey's classes and what the gym has to offer, visit baileysgym.com, where being a Bailey's member has never been more affordable. It's as low as $9.99 a month with 4 plan options. It's your life. Live empowered.